So, what is the bottom line of all of this? Well, the bottom line is when you put these three primary fatigue factors together of sleep loss, long duty hours, circadian low points, then you have severely impaired alertness. This graph comes from computerized measurements of flight performance on helicopter pilots that we kept awake for 3 days and 2 nights. And you can see they start off pretty good here. There's that linear, that homeostatic decline as their sleep fuel tank gets lower and lower. And then on top of that, you have to put that circadian rhythm, which you can see in both of these cases. And once you put those two things together, you can see how that would be a big problem. Because you're low on the homeostat, already having problems staying awake because you've used up all your sleep fuel, and now you hit that circadian dip at the same time. If we all were on regular day schedules, then this mechanism would work beautifully for us because we wake up in the morning, we're still in the circadian dip, but from a homeostat, we're very good. Late in the day, we're low on the homeostat, but we're high on the circadian. So everything works well together, but when you start rotating shifts, then things don't turn out so nicely. Yeah, I do want to just show this short video here because, and I'll tell you why while he cues this up. This is one of our F-117 pilots. At the end of running this study, which we did on 10 pilots, I told my technician, I said, I want you just to pick any pilot, go right into the middle of the 9 a.m. morning flight after they've been up for 26 continuous hours and extract 1 minute worth of data. And she being obsessive compulsive, she actually measured the duration of the flight and got right into the middle and took 1 minute. Now he's in the flight simulator. This is a lieutenant colonel. He's been flying night missions for years. He's a decorated, high-performing individual. This is no slug here. He's doing his best to stay awake, but what happens? Look at those eyes. Slow eye closures, squirming around in the seat. And, I can tell you a lot of times looking at many pilots who were tested in especially instrumented aircraft, as well as in simulators, as well as in other types of tests. This is the kind of thing you see, outright sleep episodes. We don't need any electrophysiology, do we, guys, to see what's going on here. And you walk into the room and you go, sir, if I could get you to just kind of suck it up here for a minute and get through this test, like, hey, look, I wasn't asleep. So it's not a problem here. I've fully got it under control. So, that's one of the really dangerous things about these sleep episodes. They're unpredictable, they're unavoidable, and oftentimes when they happen completely without your awareness. So fatigue matters. It's a threat to pilot performance, but I don't want to leave out our maintenance folks as well. If we look at some of the statistics in one of the reports, and I'm sorry I didn't include the reference to this, but it said 15% of major mishaps from 82 to 91 were due to maintenance errors. Now, these aren't all fatigue-related errors, but these are maintenance errors in general. 50% of flight delays, 20 to 30% of in-flight shutdowns, and 50% of flight cancellations due to engine problems. And so, again, these people are humans, just like the people flying the aircraft, just like the people controlling the aircraft, just like the people scheduling the aircraft. And so if we're requiring these circadian adjustments, long periods of work, and we're not using good fatigue countermeasures, we're going to have a problem there. Fatigue risk management is an issue for everyone.